Hi there, it's Yvonne here with Everdale Skincare, and in this video we are going to learn how to make brownies with black beans, cocoa powder, cane sugar, and almond butter, and then so many other great healthy ingredients. And then before I get started with that, I wanted to show you this room. This room is called the Groomsmen's Room at the Design Barn, where they do a lot of wedding events and basically catering to your needs, whatever business party you got going on. Check that out. This is my friend back here on this canvas. Got some checkers to play with. I love this. Tic-tac-toe. Really comfy, beautiful sofa, and my favorite. I love this one. So it's a pretty cool place. If you haven't checked it out, get yourself going over there to the Design Barn. They have a really nice cafe called the 312 Cafe, and Jorge that works there, he's a chef. He's really good at what he does, so check it out. So I would like to go ahead and start off by basically, so I want to go ahead and say my full disclosure. So I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nurse. I am solely just kind of sharing to you what my children and I's diet is like, and how healthy it is to make certain types of food that are good for you and that do something to the body, does good to the body. So with this chocolate bean brownie muffin, it's really awesome because it has this moisture, delicious taste to it. Like, it's amazing. And I love chocolates. Like, I love chocolates, especially a good chocolate. And it's nothing compared to like your store-bought chocolate, because most store-bought chocolate or brownies that are in the box, they're basically loaded with toxic ingredients, ingredients that are really not healthy for the body or the skin or just overall health. It actually causes more harm than it does any good. So basically most types of commercial chocolates are high in sugar and calories that have low nutritional value or have no nutritional value whatsoever. So I'm gonna set this down a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and read off my notes. So I have my little handy dandy notebook here because this way I can remember everything that I need to say. So before I start showing you how these chocolate black bean brownie muffins are made, I'm gonna go ahead and explain some educational facts that I got from Dr. Axe, and then a lot of other resources, which are really very informative. Just go ahead and Google Dr. Axe antioxidants, blueberry, cocoa powder, and you will find amazing information, great information. And then he has researchers to back it up that talk about the benefits and the quality of whatever it is that you're looking up. So antioxidants are good for us because and this is according to research, okay? So what antioxidants do is it slows down the aging, including the skin, the eyes, the tissue, joints, hearts, and brain. It's healthier because, I mean, let's face it, it becomes more youthful and glowing to the skin. And then it reduces cancer risk. It's apparently longer lifespan is involved in that. Protection against heart diseases and stroke. And then it's less risk for cognitive problems such as dementia, right? This one, I was like, wait, what? This one really got me researching even more. So it reduced risk for vision loss or disorders like macular degeneration and cataracts. I was like, wait, what are those? Okay, so when I looked up cataracts, so cataracts is basically, it's a clouding of the normally clear lens of the eye, right? And so it develops because of when aging or an injury changes the tissue that makes up the eyes of the lens. And then you got your macular degeneration, which is a eye disease that causes vision loss. Pretty interesting stuff. That's antioxidants. That's how, according to research, that's what antioxidants is great for. Then we got our almonds. So what I used in this recipe was almond butter, right? And almond butter is known, it's great for supporting the health of brain function, right? It maintains skin health. So it's good to eat before you're studying for an exam or before a big day, really. It's a great breakfast boost, really. So it helps control blood sugar levels and prevent diabetes. It is a source of vitamin E. So in a Purdue University study, researchers found that consuming almonds at breakfast in the form of whole almonds, almond butter, like almond flour, and almond oil, decreases blood sugar levels and made participants feel more full. It's also great for improving digestive health. It maintains dental and bone health. And then I'm going to go on with black beans, which black beans is really delicious. Like, you wouldn't even know that black beans were in this recipe. So black beans is very affordable. It's an affordable protein. It's a filling fiber. It's a disease-fighting antioxidants like flavonoids. And it has numerous vitamins and minerals. I'm like, just give me a bag of black beans at this point, right? So according to researchers and archaeologists, beans were one of the first foods that were gathered and prepared by humans. And some think that black beans in particular may have been the first kind of legume to be domesticated for food. So I hope that that was some really great information. I hope that that helped you, because even for me, when I'm researching and learning about all that, like, that's beautiful. And to know that I can put all of that into a food that I can eat for breakfast and lunch. Now for dinner, I've had it, but it does have cocoa powder. It has 100% cocoa powder in it, and cocoa powder has caffeine in it. So it's not something I'd recommend to eat right before bed because, you know, the caffeine part that's in cocoa powder. But I've had it as a dessert before bed, and I've seemed to be okay. But it's very, very good. And I will go ahead and I'll put down in the links below and just kind of let you know where I get my cocoa powder. So I make sure it's 100% cocoa powder, because that is important. And then you can, you know, search it, or just, you can, I'm sure there are other great brands out there too that are that do the same too. Just make sure you're researching the company and knowing that they have ethics behind them. So thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoy how to make this. It's really fun, it's really easy, it's really healthy, and at the same time, it's so good to know that my kids enjoy it, and then me knowing that it's helping their health at the same time. Stay tuned. You're going to need 12 tablespoons of cocoa powder, a half a cup of 70% dark chocolate chips. You don't have to use dark chocolate chips. They're just as good without them. Half a cup of almond butter, half a cup of oats, 4 tablespoons of flaxseed, 2 cans of black beans. The less ingredients behind this can, the better. 2 cups of cane sugar, 4 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 4 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar, half a teaspoon of Himalayan salt or sea salt, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 large and 1 medium bowl. Drain and rinse the black beans. I also realized that when I use my own hands to squeeze the black beans and mush them up, it made it easier to mix it with the rest of the ingredients later on in this video, as you will see. Combine your oats and flax seeds together, and then you're going to add them to a Ninja blender or a blender that you have. And off they go. Blend, blend, blend. I find this so satisfying to watch. I just love watching the little oats now and the little flax seeds all broken up into little tiny powdered pieces. In a small bowl, add the baking soda. Then add your oats and flax seeds. Add your cocoa powder, then your cane sugar. Mix all the dry ingredients together very well. So remember when I said we can pretty much use our hands to squeeze the black beans? So if you don't have a hand blender, the hands works just as good. In fact, I actually prefer the hands rather than the hand blender. But if you have a hand blender and you want to use it, go for it. Once the black beans are all mashed up to your likings, you can go ahead and add your almond butter. And if you want to add the almond butter a little bit earlier when the black beans aren't all the way mushed up, you totally could do that too. So if the black beans are not this mushed up because you use your hands, it's not a big deal. It'll taste just as good. Add your vanilla. Vanilla extract also has powerful antioxidant. It's anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, and it has mental health booster. Now it's time for that apple cider vinegar. According to a study done, vinegar consumption was found to decrease blood sugar levels by an average of 31%. Now add all your dry ingredients to the large bowl that your black beans and your vanilla and your apple cider vinegar and your almond butter are in, and slowly mix everything together with a hand blender or a big spoon. Definitely switch over to a spoon. It is so much easier to mix everything together. This batter tastes so good by itself. Oh my goodness. Add the chocolate chips. If you don't have any, that's okay. You don't have to add them. I always like to oil up the muffin pan with avocado oil. And now it's time to fill up the muffin pan. When the tray is filled up, put it in the oven at 350 for 25 minutes. Look at that. And when it comes out, enjoy, because it's going to be so moist, so good, and very enjoyable. What I also like to do if I have leftovers is put them in a freezer and then take it out and pack it for school lunch or
all right, are you guys
for
ready to
breakfast
try it?
on another day.
All right, try it. Let's see. Come on.
I thought it's delicious. Jeez.
And the crowd goes wild.
Yeah?
What
What are you tasting?
I'm tasting umbrella.
Me too. I wish you could smell in camera. It smells so good. And it tastes so good. Yeah.
Gee, why is the crowd going so happy?
Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Hit that notification bell button, and we will see you on our next video. Bye.